Hey guys, John here. And sad thing about it, it's supposed to be 33 degrees tonight, and I believe about let's see my weather real quick. And I think even tomorrow night it's supposed to be even colder than that in the 20s. So yeah, tonight 33, tomorrow night 28, and my space heater just went. So that's not good. I need a heater. Dang it. Well, guess what? Are you going to fix it? And matter of fact, already took it apart and see what's wrong, and I'm about to show you what's wrong with it. This is one of these metal heaters. You get Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart. That's where I got this from Walmart. And I mean, it's good to put a date on, but it's hard to put a date on when something's already black, but your marker is already black. But that's okay. But anyway, I got it last year, about September or October last year, when it first started coming out in Walmart. And this is my second time repairing it. First time, no, I'm sorry, maybe the third or fourth time. Well, first couple times was the what you call the thermostat was going bad, and the reason the thermostat was going bad was right beside where I put my heater at is the stove. And what the stove was doing is get a wrong signal to the thermostat saying, uh, it's hot enough, you need to shut it down. So when it does that, I can keep adding to the heat to keep this place warm, but the heat from the stove was still giving the false indicator to the thermostat. And next you know, you keep pushing on the thermostat inside of it and make it work. And next you know, you over pushing it, and next you know, like it's not working, it's not working. So next you know, you have to undo it like I'm doing here, readjusting the thermostat with a pair of pliers, and put it back, and it works. It's a one bit problem. By bending it and everything else to get it working back again, you over kind of do it. But in some good way, that's a good thing. It keeps working. You can run your stove as much as you want, and all that kind of good stuff. Well, at least to me, as long as it keep working, I'm good. But now I got a problem. Is a wire, the hot wire, black wire, that's frayed, and this is the itty bitty little connection. Now you see it, and this is what this is, goes to the thermostat itself, but the black wire goes in the heater. It goes straight to the thermostat, and the wire goes from the thermostat to a safety mechanism. And actually, what it is what are they called? A thermal protection. And if you ever heard that, is a thermal. Basically, what it is, if this thing gets too damn hot to run, done. And I get back to that. Awesome says the connection is not great. What? So anyway, there we go. So right now I'm trying to fix my hot wire. That's freezing me. Trying to fix that. So let's show you how you do this. Let's see if we can find them. Aha! There we go. Good. Get a whole bunch of these at Walmart for like meals, and I get them a meal just in case you might need something around the house plugged in. Okay. Get the female. I need wire cutters and all that good stuff. Now, this is where we're going to. And my splicer. This also from Walmart. Basically, what it is, the wire goes into here and grabs it and opens it up and pushes the wire so you have all your copper stuff. So, there we go. That wire is frayed or deep fried, I call it. Very, very deep fried, like a Taco Bell. Okay. So, again, put it between those two cutters. And typically, it really don't matter which side you go to, as long as you just put it in and clamp it. But then I could be wrong. And there we go. Come on. And I got spread, but the other part of the wire don't want to come out. But there we go. Ay, caramba. Yep. Well, I did cut it just enough, so I got too much, but I'll cut it back. There we go. All right. I get the wire spliced. Huh. Well, let's see. Not I can see it, but get the wire spliced. Now, the female little thing, come over the color. Put that into it. I twist this and then just get in there. And you, there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it goes. That's gonna work. No. So that worked pretty good. Now we gotta plug that back in. See if I can see. There we go. My phone has a flashlight. There we go. Yeah, that works. Huh, that worked. The hard part is line or reline everything. If you don't, it will not go back together. Oh yeah. Right. Hmm. There you go. I think that was it. See. There we go. There we go. Now once you get everything in, you start put it back together. Someone wants to tell me, have you thought about getting yourself a GoPro? Yeah, I have, but you know what? When you're on disability like I am, you're hard to have the money to buy one. All thing I like to do is camp, fishing, hunting, and just goofing off. And sometimes playing video games to me is like more like goofing off, but still fun. I mean, yeah, I could have a job and all that good stuff, but my stupid brain, so dang slow, keeps me from having a job. I mean, there's some jobs I can probably catch up, like landscaping, things like that. I can probably do. But then again, when it gets towards winter and everything, like nah, like I'm taking the day off. I see you guys till spring again. I had one job. I did it for like 3, 4 years landscaping, and this year I was with them. I did through winter and everything to the summer, fall, spring, winter, all that good stuff. Next year came back around, and all of a sudden I was getting sick. I was gonna have sick pay, and they're like, nope. They just a regular mom and pop company with no 401k or no. They don't pay your SSI. Doesn't pay the taxes for you or nothing. Basically, just get cash for them, something to give you a check too. But that's still how that goes. Well, anyway, now we plug it back in and see what it does. Oh, all right. Plug it in, plug it in. Well, it's plugged in. Give me a second. Put the table off. All right. How you guys doing? All right. Let's turn it on, see what it does. It's running. That's good. That's running. Oh, truthfully, give it about. Well, I was supposed to give it about a couple more months. You might have to repair it again. What is it? 18th and everything. I probably won't use them. I got tonight, tomorrow, and hopefully that's all. And by that time, I'm just retired for October or November of this year, coming for fall. But yeah. Have you got any question about, let's say, like heaters or washers and dryers or anything like that you need to fix, or you got any question like what's wrong with it? Let me know. Deal with that crap. I mean, right now, it's really hard to find a good washer and dryer with a timer on it. Handheld timer. In other words, you push on it, you click, you pull, and turn it off. Not all this bullshit about push, 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 push. Fuck that shit. I mean, really, what happened? I mean, for real. I can't remember what guy this is. I saw on YouTube that his his whole storage building is kind of like his man cave, put it a better way. And parts of his house got hit by lightning, and you can see on his camera that it's hitting the tree, and the same tree has a floodlight on it, and that electrician was hitting that floodlight down into the man cave, showing, oh my god, a couple TVs, cameras. I mean, that's like the feedback from there to the house itself. I could what screwed up in there, but I'm like, damn. Plus, he had surge protectors, quite a bit of. Oh, oh, toy pooch. Oh, come up by accident. And again, they didn't help. I'll tell you what. I already explained. Okay, here we go. Try to give you more information about surge protector. Surge protector can protect up to a certain amount of hit board that goes into a surge protector, so it won't destroy your equipment. But on certain other surge protector has two different kind of power going to it. You got your 110 going from your TV, computers, printers, and things like that. You got other kind of power like I say like your telephone or coax. Coax is like your cable TV or satellite. They got the little thing to screw into your surge protector. That's also a power in coming in. You light, I say first light and hit your telephone. That's something going to go to in your house, hit your surge protector, and it's going to like that. But not just explode it, also surge other directions around it. Like I said your surge protectors that's plugged in like the TV, computer, and whatever you got on it. That lighting not just going to go through your phone, but also to hit your 110 and fry that crap and go from there. And plus, your phone line itself. And if it goes to a fax machine, one dude told me, well, it's not told people that if you have a very, very valuable, pretty bad storm, and it's just lightning striking real bad, just one out another, like hell coming to the end, let's unplug everything. Normally people said this turns a couple of breakers up, that'd be all. I mean, you'd be safe. Button remotes, TVs and all that stuff is put button. Ain't gonna keep lighting from destroying anything. It's gonna force it. In other words, if lightning hit your power line and knowing you already turned your breaker off, the light's still going to that breaker and bypass your breaker down to the line and then through the rest of the line through the house and whatever. It's going to self-destruct and screw everything up. It's like wall switches. You may think that's going to turn the power off. Yeah, it's going to turn the power on your meter, but not from light. Light has a humongous amount of electricity from one end to the other end, and that's a hell of a gap. And that gap from switches or whatever, it's going to go through and through. It's going to keep on going until I find the right ground it's looking for, and it's going to destroy anything it's going to touch. If that makes sense to you. That's why surge protector, they're okay. Even if you buy the $30, $50 to $100 surge protector, I mean, yeah, I mean, humongous surge protector, I say for $100. Okay. And then what else? You got other things like you got your monitoring computer. You got your PS5 TV for that. You have your stereo system. You have lights, refrigerator. Anything that you may have to put. I mean, you put all the one humongous surge protector at about $100, but it'd be a big old place. I'd have lost stitching cords in that one surge protector. But then again, you better just get you the average $20, $30 surge protector. Just here. Trying it out, and if it works, that's good. But again, if you got a real humongous badass storm that's coming down on you, and you feel it. Sometimes you feel it. Top of your hair is coming up. If that happens, 20 like your stove, electric dryers, air compressors, winning units. Now, if you got a hot water heater that has a 30 amp plug on it, like a dryer, unplug that son of a gun. You know, might cost $50 to $100 just to redo it, but then again, fried the wire from top to the bottom and all that kind of crap. You want to have fun fixing all that. All right, friends. Looks like I've been here for about 25 hours. My heater still works. Matter of fact, the last 2, maybe 3 days, it has a horrible smell to it. And I already know what it is. It's the wire I told you was burned up and everything. The rubber got so hot, and plus from the insulation of the condition, I got get so hot, but it just wear it out in time, and it started burning and coming in. You don't see the smoke, but you smell it. I mean, I could just went out and just turn it off, fix it, and all that stuff, but some people say, "Well, I fix them if it still works," you know. Almost like this RV here. When I first bought this RV, I was seeing around me as a Class C RV, or better yet, as a 1973 Dodge chassis. I paid $1,000 for this RV back in 2016, and that wasn't bad for $1,000. I'm like, damn, but I can't beat it. So I done that, paid $1,000 for it. And the funny thing about it, when I got it, it only has 6,000 something miles on it. And so I was like, okay, so to me, I mean, it still is even now. It's still a baby, and what that means is it hasn't broken in. And right now, this is 2021. It's pretty much broken in, especially about a month, or no, about a week or two ago. I kind of actually broken it even more. Drove it in. I'm in a trailer park here, and they got this little hill you climb up. And the thing about it is, it has snow, ice, and all that stuff on it. Well, I'm gonna try it out. I'm bored as hell. So I tried it, climbed the hill, and halfway there, and I slowed down, and also I stopped. Each time I give a little gas off, give a little gas, I'm keep moving up just a little bit. So like, and I just keep doing it, keep doing it. Got to the top, and all of a sudden, I'm got more stuck. So I can't move forward, but I can move backwards. If I move backwards too much, like on the turn, try to turn around, I'm back into a gate. I was like, damn. So I tried to do all the maneuver, try to turn back around this way, and I finally did. I was like, all right, I'm done. So all the snow melted and everything. Took it back on the road, taking them actually I didn't screw nothing up, and drove good and everything. But I could tell my transmission, the shifting pattern is it's a little bit different. Not as tight. What I mean as tight is you can drive and it just shift pretty hard. And I don't know if you ever drove a Mustang or a Ferrari that has a hard shift to it. That's what this thing had a hard shift to it. Now this is a nice gentle shift. So that's good. I mean, no slip or nothing. It's just that's what just broke in this week. So from 2016 for 5 years, I had this baby from 16,000 miles to right now it has 15, almost 16,000 miles on it, and that's not bad really. And the only place it ever goes like from here to Arkansas, just to goof off, stay there for a while, for about 6 months, come back, go back and forth. So, yeah, my goodness, I'm tired. What here? What about what's the temperature here? Oh, hmm, almost 80. So, anyway, guys, I thank you guys very much for watching. If you like, please subscribe, like, and comment anything you got any question about anything about like heaters, washers and dryers, small things like, or even lawnmowers. I love working on lawnmowers. Garden tools. Not into two socket like chainsaws, weeders. Let me tell you something funny. I mean, usually when you go to school, you just put to learn like the tricks of the trade. But I went there, I didn't learn shit, but I already know that about small engine stuff. But when I got there, about damn near 6 months later, it was like a 9 month course. About six, maybe 7 months into it, I noticed I mean, nobody has not touched anything that's two cycle. That's weeders, cycle, nobody. And all of a sudden, start pounding up. All customers want all these things to be fixed. Nobody don't want to touch them. I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, some of that stuff is hard as can be to work, fix, or any of that stuff. I mean, chainsaws, sharper than blades, and that's probably, I mean, bad. It's probably like a 10 to 15 minute deal, or something can be 5 minutes to deal with a little Sharpie thing. But my gosh, that's more thing like wow. Then just before I graduated from the school, um, some Indian, I don't know what his name is. Huh. They came in and he wants to learn small engines. So so he's sitting there on the desk, got nothing to do, just sitting there like, hmm, nice desk here, a big old red toolbox, ready to be opened, to play with, tools and everything else. And the desk probably about 7 feet long by 3 feet wide, and all stainless steel desk or metal desk, put it that way. And it's like 3, 4, 8 desks. Well, actually 8. 13 all told actually in school. So he just sit there while we out working on lawnmowers and motors and all that good stuff. And at one point, I kind of looked like, "What are you doing?" Like, I was like, "Hey, you need help?" He's like, "I don't know. I don't know what to do." I'm like, "Damn!" Like, I feel kind of bad. Like, well, maybe I could have him come over where I'm at and maybe teach him something. I was like, "You know anything about small engine?" No. Well, he's in school to know how. Um, I told him, like, well, if you want to, I can just lawnmowers, chainsaws, weeders, and stuff like that on that one corner. If you want to grab one of those things, just put forward with those things, try to see if you can fix them. So he grabbed a chainsaw, played with it a little bit here. Took him about 30 minutes or so, just mess with it. And all of a sudden, he took to some good outside, put a little gas in it and everything. Hope he put the right gas. We got two. What is it? We had a gallon that's 2 cycle. We got 5 gallon that's regular gas. But you know, so he just took it outside, and all of a sudden, hers went, and all of a sudden, like, what the hell? I was like, damn, he started something up. Like, damn. They started playing with it and everything. And I'm like, what do you do? So when he came back in there, I asked him, like, hey, buddy, what you do to it? They're like, I just went out and turned the carburetor off, cleaned it just a little bit, and put it back together, and then started right back up. Wow. And that was easy. It took him, I think, like 30 minutes to do that. So, heater. And actually, we just not that hard, really. But you got the carburetor, and you got two, some has 2, some has 3. But 3 is more like the, what the heck, a vent. But mostly you just got 2 lines. And sometimes those are buggers too. But that's all you got. You got the spark plug, and so, matter of fact, there was a time there was nothing to work on that for, and then it's like more from Ryan Wars, and all of a sudden, uh, we was not the word behind, but we had early that everything's all fixed up, everything's all running. I'm like, now what the hell, what? So I stuck around this do for all this, clean my clean my tools, do all this, clean all this for the whole day. Next day, we are now, what the hell, I'm like, oh, customer buys more stuff, okay? And work on them, work on that, fix it. Hour later, it's done. Most of them, push more, sharpen blades, tune up, change oil, clean air filter, or replace air filter. Very rare. Tune up can also be like points. Some we do get that every now and then, but change points. Sometimes we do change. They call it them hand pulls or hand cranks. Change those things. Pull orbs. Yeah. And what else? Yeah, that's about all really. I we do. And they get real dirty, we just take my side and clean them. And we get done. Crank them out, let them dry themselves off, bring them inside, and go from there. And all of a sudden, like, we're still bored. What else can we do? Let's play with the tools. I was like, we gotta do something. Our teachers got looking at us like, what are they doing? I'm like, I gotta do something here. Like I know what I can do. I can grab the lawnmower that's fixed, take them out one by one, crank them, make sure they'll run. That's good. That's not bad. So I did that. I went out, crank them up, crank them up, crank them. And I think out of 15, 20 push mowers that we had, maybe a little more, maybe 20 something. Out of, I said to say 20 out of 20, probably 3 lawnmowers that did not want to start. And put them to the side, chill out for a minute, grab another, start. And one didn't, put that to the side, start. One didn't, put that to the side, put it out. And it was, if you keep pouring it, if it starts, okay, back inside. Try the second one, try that. Pull, nothing. Keep pulling, pull, nothing. So this guy had gas in it. Look at, yep, got gas. Maybe not enough. Put a little more gas in it. Pull, nothing. Look on the list. What happened? I mean, what did, or what that part put in? Put it that way. Look. New air filter, oil change, new spark plug, sharpened blade. What's wrong with that? That's normal. So I went out, brought it back inside by my lift, lifted up, whoop, take the spark plug, wet, slopping wet. It's wet, not firing. Now, most of you probably say it could be could be the points. This was a little newer, so I just don't know how points. Well, it could be the coil. I thought about that. I thought, you know what? Let's grab a new spark plug. But this spark plug here was probably new anyway. But let's try another spark plug. So, like I say, one pull, pow, start it up. Bam. All right, start it up. And what else? I brought it back inside. No, I didn't either. I left it outside. It already ran. I bet the plug that was originally was in it. And whoever done it put that back in it, tighten it, crank it, crank, nothing. Took the plug out. But then when I put in it, put back in. First pull, bam, started up. Holy cow! So I just went out and showed the what was the brand new plug that somebody put in it. throw it in the trash. Well, I keep something that don't work that, you know, that, so I throw the thing in the trash. And matter of fact, it was 2 or 3 days later that the teacher saw the spark plug and looked at it like, hey, what does this spark plug do in the trash? And then I'm like, what? I'm trying to think my thing, like, ooh. I was like, that's a bad spark plug. He's like, are you sure? Yeah, because I remember one of these lawnmowers and they weren't crank over. I was like, yeah, okay. So he went out and found another lawnmower, took the spark plug off that, put that one in it. Well, first he cleaned it, then burn it, try crank, nothing. Took the spark plug out, put the plug that version was in it, put it back in, crank one down, bam, started it up. I was like, yeah, I guess this is a bad spark. Yep, that's why it's in the trash. Okay. So he threw it in the trash. So, again, if anybody out there got any question about small engines like lawnmowers, round lawnmowers, uh, garden tillers, I don't know about toy garden tillers, but I got a different name for them. But generators, if now on a generator, I can probably 100% guarantee you I know about is they call it tailgater from Harbor Freight. Because I got one myself. That's my second one I have because of yeah, remember. Oh. Oh shit. Well, the reason my first one I didn't have my first one was some moron in Arkansas, well, Benton, Arkansas, decided to steal this son of a gun. But that's all right. He can have it. It has last time I checked, like maybe 310 hours on at least. I said in 1 month, 310 hours. Just put it better way. And basically, I run I think every single day, watching Arkansas. Some days I run 8 hours. Some days I run 10 hours a day. And there was a couple of times that's kind of annoying. I mean, you run for 24 hours, and and the reason why, and the other kind of lie, just kind of think you have a chainsaw outside your door, probably about 12 to 15 feet from you, and just real bad and everything, and try to sleep through that. That's still a booger. Excuse me. So I don't want to heck that. Running a generator 24 hours. Actually, more like what is it? Actually, there's like 30 hours. Yeah. Well, my second generator I ran 30 hours straight. I do remember that's 30 hours. That's almost a day and a half, almost. 36 hours, be day and a half. The reason I done that was I was over at a friend's house, and I bought a generator just I don't feel like buying a gas weeder or anything like a gas. Well, I didn't buy anything that's gas. That's the only thing gas I wanted with a generator, and I can run scissors cord from there to electric weeder or electric hedger or electric anything. and I just all that good stuff. And so I bought my second generator, put gas in it, cranked it up, cranked okay, and not like perfect. And so I did that, and I plugged my RV into it, and all of a sudden starting to boil down and dying. I'm like, the hell? Maybe I didn't warm up good enough. So I unplug it, crank it up, start up and everything. That were sorry. Um, alright. Like I need to go to bed. Anyway, so I let it run. When they say on the manual, you're supposed to let it run for at least 3 minutes, or for about 3 to 5 minutes. By the time I plug it back in, and I only cut load with everything turn off the converter. It's basically like a battery charger. Run these lights in there. That's 12 volts. Even with the lights off, I don't know how many volts it, but still pushes. So I can hear the generator kind of bog down just a little bit. It's probably maybe 100 or so watts, maybe. And I'm like, okay, just let plug it for about a minute or so. Went out, started turning some lights on. I said the generator started real bad. Even the lights go, and that's how we're like, what the hell? Like, the first one never done that. And more lights to turn on, more load to put on it. Like, it's getting worse and worse and worse. I'm like, damn. And I didn't know what's going on. So, boy, I windy lights on. I went back inside just to play with the throttle, and I did it with the first one, making the lights go brighter. You know, brr, 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 like running bleeding or something. What the heck? And basically, in other words, I had a lemon. My second generator was a lemon. And what I should have just took it back, just tell them, hey, I run some lights and stuff like that on it, a couple 100 watts, and just start serving. I just can't do it. And all I had to do is take the gas out, or put it on the ground, but it's hard to do anything for me. So, anyway, I mean, with the pump, I mean, I could, but I kept it, and slowly got better. Slowly. The second one did. First one, I never had not one, absolutely not one, ever problem, but not once. Now, just before two, like 275 to 280 hour mark, that is, I noticed we first started up, I noticed, but there was I started to smoke. I figured that's normal, there's 2 cycles, split the smoke. But more hours goes more, to up to 300, gets worse and worse and worse. And I told a friend about I got a generator and I'll need your power and all that stuff. He's a guy that owns his own sign business in Arkansas, OMG, and Benton, great guy. So so I cranked that, let warm up, grab my cord, run my RV around back on the other side of RV here on the side, and I plugged in while I was doing. I was let the generator warm up, and while I was warming up, I noticed I was smoking stuff. So I plugged in, load, got got up to about 200-300 watts, and news cycle. I'm like, well, yeah, it's like, I try to fix it. I try to get. If I pour a bigger load, it should quit it, and usually it does. But that time it didn't. But well, the bigger load I'm talking about is running the toaster. I got a toaster right here. The 650-watt toaster, I think. 650 or 750 is one of them. So anyway, put some toast in it, push a button, brrr, a deeper purge. And when I saw that, oh my God, that was a lot of smoke come out of that. Like, like someone just peeled out. Like, the kind of smoke, that's what it looked like. And my friends, everybody's all going away from it. It's all like, I would be around that smoke. I'm like, oh my God. So, so. Oh my gosh, people. Sorry about that, guys. It's almost 8:30 where I'm at. So, oh, goodness. All right, people. Again, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think about it. Subscribe. And you guys have a good day. Thanks.